You know, I thought I would never really make a Zootopia video on this channel. Not because of any bad ideas or whatever, but I just never ever really had the attention. And before anybody asks me, no, I haven't seen the sequel. To be honest with you, I'm not really that interested in it, so I thought I'd just ramble about this for a couple minutes. As of recording this, Zootopia 2 has beat Inside Out 2 in the box office, and it actually broke the box office in China, and I'm like, okay, I mean, it's just Zootopia 2. Now, I really like the original film, despite me seeing the film only like once or twice. Once around the time it came out on physical media, and the second time I actually legit don't remember. It wasn't within the past like 2 to 3 years, it was at least a little bit more than that. But anyway, when I heard that Zootopia 2 actually got announced, I didn't really have much reaction other than, okay. Even when I saw a Good to Evil video from Wicked Binge, I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. And when a friend of mine, Jordan, actually mentioned it a few times, I'm like, okay, that's cool. That's really all I could say. It's cool that Zootopia did get a sequel, don't get me wrong, but I'm nowhere near as excited for this compared to literally 10 other franchises. I wasn't really a super big fan of Zootopia. I definitely really liked the original film, though, but I wasn't like, oh my god, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. It's better than sliced bread. No way in fuck am I gonna agree with that statement. But anyway, it was definitely a good film at the time. Although, I'm actually now remembering that Nick and Judy were actually in Disney Infinity 3.0 before the game actually died. So, I'm actually really happy about that. I just thought I'd throw it in here if anyone's curious. I actually have both figures. But anyway, for the second film in particular, the only thing I'm interested in touching for the film isn't even really the movie, but rather the Squishmallows. Nick, Judy, Nibbles, and Flash actually have Squishmallows. I'm kind of interested in getting a Judy and Nick Squishmallow because I like them, but nowhere near as much as the rest of the people that actually enjoy the film do. But when the snake, I keep forgetting his name, the blue snake guy who's actually an ally, whenever he does get a Squishmallow, I'll actually get it. Anyway, so going back to the whole box office thing. Now, I don't get this one, really, why it actually broke the box office. For Inside Out, that's actually something I could completely understand, even if I haven't actually seen the film yet. Although I'm a decent fan of the 4 new emotions, although my favorite is ennui and envy. Those two are just awesome in my opinion. But for this, no, not really. I get it, Zootopia kind of has a big fandom, and I know it's been nearly 10 years since the first film came out. Actually, it's been barely 10 years, actually, as I'm making this, so yeah, you know what? I guess I could kind of understand why. It's just such a long gap between this and the first movie. If we're not counting that Zootopia series on Disney+, that is. Also, this movie introduced a bunch of new characters that people are kind of going crazy over. My friend Jordan that I mentioned earlier is really big into Nibbles, but the only character I'm really interested in that's actually exclusive to this film is the snake guy that I mentioned. Again, I forgot his name, I'm sorry. Now here's something to mention when it comes to me and movies. I'm not really a movie guy. I honestly barely ever watch movies because I'm usually on YouTube or checking out Bluey or something like that. And I know I have Disney Plus, so I can check this film out whenever I want to when it does come out. But I'm probably not going to for a while unless someday I give it a random thought and be like, you know what, maybe I should finally see Zootopia 2 and see what all the hype's about. Or watch it out of curiosity. Or maybe both, I don't know. But I will say this though, when this does come out on streaming, I'm not going to check it out yet. At some point in time in the future, I'll probably be interested enough, but I can't really say when. So I'll just say this for now as my closing thoughts. Nick and Judy Squishmallows are probably the only thing I'm going to be mostly interested in for this film. I'm actually genuinely surprised it broke the China box office. Yet at the same time, I don't get what all the hype is about, other than it being nearly 10 years since the first film came out. But also, I have nothing negative to say here. Like, this is just me being a bit confused rather than anything else. Okay, if you want me to say this, I'm a little bit interested. Not fully interested, just a little bit interested. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I thought I rambled about Zootopia 2 for the past 4 minutes. I will say this, if anyone is interested in hearing me actually talk about the film whenever I do get to watch it, then just let me know in the comments. Because I may or may not do a video about it. We'll see, though. With all that said and done, I'll see y'all later with whatever we do next time, and that'll be all for now.